In this three-part series of Richard Green's near-death experience, British songwriter and author Richard shares how he unknowingly drank liquid morphine before running the New York Marathon, and how a mysterious gospel choir woman kept him alive long enough to die, be revived, and be reborn. Richard ran the 2009 New York Marathon in place of his sister Roslin, who had breast cancer, and had been raising thousands for a breast cancer charity but had become too unwell to run it herself. Having never run a day in his life, Richard trained for 9 months, developing a painful heel condition called plantar fasciitis along the way. The day before the race, Roslin offered him a swig from a bottle she carried with her. It tasted sweet, like children's medicine, and the pain vanished. Richard still did not know what it was. On race day, the pain shot through his heel again just as he reached the start line. Earlier that morning, he had filled a small shampoo bottle with some of the mystery liquid, still thinking it was just a painkiller. At the start line, he drank the entire thing at once. It was liquid morphine.
What I didn't understand was I'd actually drank in liquid morphine, a whole bottle of it, and there was enough in there to knock a baby elephant out. It was so powerful. But stupidly, I'd taken it. I didn't tell anyone I took it or anything. It was all down to me, because what it does, it stops your heart, and that's it. Now, the antidote to morphine is adrenaline. So as soon as I crossed the line, the adrenaline in my body to start the race was actually the antidote, and that's what was keeping me alive. And I even write, I was a dead man running, because if I ever stopped, then it'd be the end, basically. So as I say, the planets aligned, and it could have been a guardian angel, if you want to call it that, or somebody or something watching over me. And as I ran halfway through the race, about 13 miles in, we got to a place called Queen's, and I could hear a gospel choir. As I went over the bridge, I could hear the gospel choir singing, and it was the most beautiful sound. It was absolutely beautiful. And as I ran around the corner, I saw the choir standing on the steps of a church, and somehow it felt like the world tilted, and I went sideways, and I had no idea, but I was getting drawn out of the race with all these thousands of people. And then one of the gospel choir woman, beautiful looking woman with blue eyes, she grabbed hold of me and she said, "You're going to be absolutely fine. Just keep running, keep going." And it meant absolutely nothing to me at the time. I just said, "Thank you very much. I'll do that." And it was kind of the push I probably needed when I was sort of, just dropping I was flacking a little bit and getting a bit tired or whatever. And it was probably that push that I needed.
Richard finished the race. His sister and wife were there to meet him, medal in hand, but something went wrong.
And she just said, "Oh, just sit down for a minute." But at that moment, I just collapsed onto the ground. The lucky thing is I was right outside a paramedic's tent, and that's where they came straight out to me. And I could hear the commotion, so I'm thinking I maybe fainted or something like that. I don't know. So I can hear these two paramedics above me, on top of me, and they're testing for this, that, and the other. And the one said to the other one, "He's got no pulse, he's not breathing, and there's no heartbeat, he's gone." And I was trying to think, no, that can't be me. But I was trying to flinch, I was trying to blink. And it was at that time that the message had got passed to my wife, and she sort of passed out. And I knew then I was in trouble.
In part 2, Richard describes the place he entered after his heart stopped.
Mine wasn't about meeting a bright light, a white picketed fence with family holding hands and waiting to greet me. That wasn't mine. Mine wasn't that cinematic storybook, beautiful sight. It was still beautiful, but it was the silence and the depth of silence. I mean, nothing. The blackest black, the quietest quiet.
Join us tomorrow for part 2 of 3 of Richard Green's near-death experience.
For more relevant news from around our planet, please visit suprememastertv.com/news.